talk about everything that's kind of out there already because basically everything is out there. But yeah, I was there. It was unfortunate. We shoot a music video.
Dago.
Yeah, in Dago. We didn't know what. Of course, everything we found out everything after why it happened and this. But I know when it happened, it was just, we left the video shoot and we were surrounded by police. They pulled my car over.
Did you see the chopper and all that while you were shooting?
Well, we didn't see the chopper, but supposedly when I read the paper, it was a drone that they brought out. Yeah, they didn't bring a chopper; they brought a drone.
Right, R2D2.
Yeah, and so honestly, I don't think I've seen the drone. I'm not too sure, but even if I did, I probably would just thought it came with the music video.
Right, exactly.
And I think everybody would probably thought that too. And that's the crazy thing about it. Even if it was right there in our face, I think everybody would just
start like gigging in the
it's the music video because nobody was just thinking of like we weren't thinking that was going on. Instagram was being watched and stuff like that. But we had got pulled over and. Yeah, it was just bullshit after there. After that, like I said, we had security. Security, he took ownership of it, of the firearms and everything. He actually got locked up too. The security got locked up that day. The driver got locked up that day with them, but I guess the police just wanted Boosie.
I remember there was like some clip that had surfaced about like, I guess like the dude had was supposed to put the wham away but didn't or something like.
Well,
you were supposed to put that away. What the fuck? Like,
yeah. See, I don't know because I wasn't in their car because I was in the car behind them. Yeah,
and you got pulled over too.
Yeah, we got pulled over too. Well, they had to pull us over because that's the only way they were going to pull Boosie over.
Right.
We were directly behind them, and even when they were pulling me over, we were still moving. You know what I mean? I was just moving. They were just behind me until they kind of cut me off in the front. And they was like, all right, now you're not going nowhere.
Right.
And when they did that, they kind of did the same thing to their car too. So they did block me off and block their car off in immediate search. And so, like I said, now after we see all the details, we can see why it was an immediate search. But yeah, there was no questions. We just get out, search. Yeah.
And why are they saying there are details? What are the details that allude to them having a requirement for an immediate search?
I guess the police were watching one of the guys' Instagrams that we were doing the music video. Well, not who we were doing the music video with. I guess one of the people that were there was on live. The police were watching him. He was under investigation, I guess, by the police. And then from there, they just kind of tied two and two together. They saw where he was, and then they sent, I guess, the drone there. The drone just got all that footage, whatever the drone got, but it gave them, that what they needed to do what they did. Because like I said, as soon as the video was over, they were already ready. They were lined up outside the neighborhood, 15, 20 cars ready. Yeah. And as soon as it came out, I said, uh-oh, it's about to be...
Man.
I knew it, yeah.
So what is the formal charge that they're bringing?
Possession of a firearm by a felon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Felon with a firearm. Now, a lot of time in LA County, people are getting OR'd for felon with a firearm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like even me, I had the situation. I had that same situation last year 2 times in a row. And they did the same thing. They kind of just let it go. But LA's a little different. One thing about LA is LA has a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And
our jails are full than a motherfucker.
They're full, and you got to realize when they pull, like, let's say they pull me over and they find it, I wasn't doing anything with it. And for every one person they find not doing something with it, they probably done found 4 people actually doing something with it. Right. So that's how they see it. They just like, you know what I mean? So DA reject. But then San Diego's a little different. Being somebody lived in San Diego is, I consider it a military and border town.
It is both of those things.
You know what I mean?
Port town.
Yeah, and they don't really. They don't want the bullshit.
And tourism is a huge industry.
Tourism is huge there, and then the unfortunate too is like where we were. You know what I mean? If you want to go to the gang aspect, San Diego's a blood city.
Right.
Then you have the one Crip set.
Right.
And we just happen to be with the one Crip set. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it was just
unfortunate.
Unfortunately, like even because like I talked to people from out there, like Mitchie Slick and them. They, like how they it's a little different how they move. Police would have never been able to,
right.
Come. It just even if they were there and thought it wouldn't, it just wouldn't have happened. It just wouldn't have happened.
Shout out to Mitchie, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's my dog. And so it just wouldn't. So it's just, you know, it was bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, there's been a lot of conversation about there being cooperation that led to substantiating this arrest and things of that nature.
Yeah, I kind of heard some stuff like that too. I know
Are you able to speak on it?
I know Whack 100 had to hit me about some stuff like that. About the dude's Instagram, whose page that supposedly the police were following.
What was bro's name again?
KP.
KP, right?
KP. Yeah, it's public information.
Yeah. So I think so he had to hit me about that dude. It's crazy. I lived in the neighborhood. I don't know him personally. I know a couple of the guys from like that was in the video from the neighborhood. I know him personally. But I don't know him personally. But yeah, I heard the same thing. That
didn't he wind up getting wrapped up as well, but then the charges were different? Or
no. So what I was told was this. Well, it's not even what I was told. So because I even saw paperwork, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, because Wack showed me the paperwork, and what happened was, I guess he had a previous case in like 2000, early 2000s, 2016, 17, something like that. And according to the paperwork, he did something on that paperwork. Cause I didn't read the paperwork, and I didn't watch the whole YouTube just yet. But I know there was some paperwork out, and that was, I guess, also the reasoning why the police were watching his Instagram. Yeah. So they're watching, but I know for a fact they're watching his, because that's one thing we do have. Also, we have the paperwork from the police, like what is it? The file?
Right, the discovery and all that.
Yeah, we have that, and it actually has his name in there. Okay. So that's the crazy thing about it. It actually has his name in there.
As an informant?
No, it has his name to where that was the reasoning. Yeah.
That was like the probable cause.
That was the probable cause. Yeah, exactly.
So it wasn't like he's deliberately cooperating.
No.
Try to fuck. He's not trying to throw Boo under the bus.
Yeah, no.
But he's moving in a way that's leading to this to happen.
He led up to it. Yeah, so
which is also fucked up.
Yeah, yep. So, but like I said, I don't know the full details of it, or I didn't even know why he was being watched.
Is that guy a homie of Boosie's or
no? We don't even know him.
Just a random dude.
Yeah, that was like I said. He wasn't one of the artists or anything. I guess he was just one of the people there at the video. There's so many people there. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, and even like some of the things that he's recording, like, yeah, he shouldn't be recording. You know, I think that was one of the biggest things that, you know, there's certain things that you shouldn't be recording, you know, especially at a music video. This is business, you know what I mean? Everybody's here to do business, get business handled, you know what I mean? And everybody's trying to do music, take care of their families, you know what I mean?
So what's the prognosis for Boosie getting about this little jam?
So as of right now, we go to court next week again, so we'll see. But we don't know. We always hope for the best, you know what I mean? We always pray for the best.
I'm praying for the best, and I'm hoping.
Yeah.
You don't. The way you said that doesn't sound very optimistic.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, well, like I said, you know, it's because it's the feds. You know what I mean? You know, if it's state, you always can do some little, you know, little tricky things, and then even in the state, he had a couple charges. The feds just threw all those out, and you know, they just kept the one. I feel like that they feel like, you know, they have proof of
98% conviction rate for the feds.
Yeah, and like see, I could show you after, but like the actual fed paperwork has pictures on it. You know what I mean? Of like they have snapshots of the Instagram, and they use that as part of the file, and I'm like, oh shit. So you know what I mean?
I hope it was worth it for the cloud tokens, bro.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a dumb move.
People gonna be sick over that, bro.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, if anything happens, I think he probably might, you know, hope. Like I said, we hoping for the best. You know what I mean? If something was to happen, I think he kind of would be stuck in like an Amazi situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So he'll have to sit down for a second, but then he'll be back.
Yeah, real. You know what I mean? Something real fast.